Right, hi everyone. Here we've got a really nice BMW 323i. It's a two-owner car, one owner for basically 19 and a bit years, and then a very good mate bought it as a sort of stopgap. I found it for him as a stopgap between two cars, a 930 turbo and a Saab turbo 16 valve. So a bit of a niche collection, but this is a lovely thing. As I said, it's a 323i. It's an SE, and it's got just over 51,000 miles on the clock, and basically one owner from new for the whole of its life. You can see it's finished in a lovely blue, and it's got 16-inch wheels. And we've just put some brand new tyres on the back. They were the original tyres. They were date stamped 2000, so they were a little bit hard, a little bit lively on the corner. So we put some really good general tyres on there, made in the same factory as Continentals actually. Really good tyres, plenty of grip. They're Ultimex 1S's, I believe, 205 55 16s. So yeah, overall in superb condition, but there are a few light marks, so I'll just quickly go through those and then we can have a sort of a look around the engine and inside. But front end is pretty good, no stones. Look how clear those headlights are. This car was garaged for 99% of its life. The guy who owned it for the first 19 years of its life basically had it in a garage, and it's got orange indicators. Why don't more cars have orange indicators? The wonderful BMW kidney grille, and again, lovely clear headlights here. Very slight mark there, probably polish out. Wing mirrors are all good, orange side repeaters. Wheels are absolutely immaculate. Front tyres are good. They were brought up on the previous MOT as wearing on the inside edge. They've been replaced. Very slight mark there. That will probably touch up, but sort of out of the eye line, so to speak. These are the new rear tyres we've just put on. They went on yesterday. It had an MOT and said that the tyres were ever so slightly perished. It said one bush was also very slightly worn, but only an advisory. Rear bumper all good. The rear exhaust noise is a little bit rusty. I wonder if there's something we could do to that to polish that up. So I'll give that a go at polishing it up. But just look at all the light lenses, how just crystal clear they are. They just haven't been sat and exposed to UV light and gone all dull and faded. Rather annoyingly, this just happened in a local supermarket car park. I'm going to try and get that taken out with my dent man. I just don't know what access is like there. So assume it's there, but let's hope we can get it taken out before we come to look at the vehicle. Again, new general tyres on the back, and no visible marks down this side here. A little bit of condensation in that indicator there, and there you go, there's the front wheel. Slight stone chip in the wing mirror there, but other than that, it's a great looking thing. The windscreen is completely clear of any chips or scratches or marks. I'm just double checking that, but yeah, no, the windscreen looks absolutely perfect. One of the things on this car that really drew us to it was the interior. I haven't seen another one like it. It's first of all, it's in lovely nick, but it's the colours. And sorry, please excuse my feet mark in the carpets. The carpets are currently drying out in the sunshine, but as you can see, I'm in the middle of the fields here, up at the farm, so the feet marks are a bit dirty on the floor. I promise you they'll be cleaned. But look at the grey and the sort of nice cloth. There's got like a sort of checker pattern on the cloth here. But let's here you go. Here's the seats. All manual seats. It's pretty basic spec, but it's all you need in a car like this. Got a 5-speed manual, but I just love these seats and this interior. Let's pan around and have a look at the dash. It's got the BMW business stereo in there with climate control. No cruise or anything. As I said, it's pretty simple specification, but yeah, it's everything that you require. Headlights there, fog lights, and electric mirrors. Door shuts are all good, and no sort of nasty marks on the sill or anything like that. go, here's the back. So the guy that owned this didn't have any kids or family beforehand, so I mean the rear seats, yeah, God, everyone says it's a bit of a cliche, but I really don't think they have been used. Very slight little bit of crazing in the paint there, just there. It's the only thing I can really sort of identify that might be sort of a downward point, but nothing major, and most people wouldn't even notice it. The roof lining is nice and light as well, so it gives it a really nice airy feeling within the vehicle, and your sort of usual lights, etc. there. It's got the centre armrest, and then we go around to the boots. I'll just quickly show you in here. So there you go. The petrol filter, no corrosion in here or anything. Sometimes they can corrode in these bottom corners along here, but no, that's all good in there. Please excuse my rubbish in here, camera kit, but cavernous boot with a spare wheel. Get your home tyre underneath, and here's the toolkit. The locking wheel nut is not in here; it's up front because we just changed the tyres, but it goes in there. It's in the glove box currently, but full toolkit, which is nice to see. So let's just show you in here. Again, it's that sort of rather niche interior spec. And there you go. So it's nice to see all the gear stick and steering wheel are not worn out. It's just a lovely thing. Oh, one thing I forgot. It had some bird etching from some bird crap on the bonnet, which is a real pain here. And it's gone through the lacquer, I'm afraid, so I'm not even going to try and polish that. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. So yeah, there is a bit of bird etching on the bonnet, but you know, when you step this far away, you can't see it. I'll just open the engine so you can see how tidy it is under there. It's always a nice thing to look at, I think, on a car like this with such low miles. And this lovely straight six. It's got a little bit of the sort of, I don't know, do you call that galvanic corrosion on these sort of aluminium cast parts up front? But other than that, it's just mega. It's so nice. There's your chassis number there, brake servo, etc, etc. That's where you jump start it if required. Engine covers up. I mean, when I say we haven't even cleaned this, I mean seriously, this is sort of as it was. Massive 5.3 litre washer bottle, the usual sort of gunge around the bonnet pin bits, but really nice otherwise. It did have at one point the ABS light flashed on, but we reset it and it had been sitting for about 4 months, so reset it, run it through a cycle. It's done 300 or 400 miles since then, and no lights, nothing. So I just want to be fully transparent, but I think it's absolutely fine. It was the fact that it maybe just been sitting and some gunk had got stuck in the Bosch ABS pump. But yeah, so look, it's a bit of a funny old Beamer, but it's a lovely thing. It's just a very relaxed cruiser. Always a big stag in the field there. I don't know if you can see him. Anyway, back to the car. It's got a lovely roar to it. 323. The pedal travel, the throttle pedal travel, is so long, so it's like a really relaxed driving style, but just makes a lovely noise and just handles beautifully. There was one issue with it actually that I think everyone should know about on these, and that was the sort of standard BMW wheel shimmy that you get between 45 and 55 miles an hour. I've run E38s and E32s and all sorts of Beamers, and they all do it, sir, is the expression that I was told by the various dealers that sold them to me. But they're so tyre pressure sensitive, these things. So this had, the fronts were at 39 psi, and it had a major shimmy at the front between 45 and 55 miles an hour. I've dropped the tyre pressures down to 32 at the front, and it is literally so smooth, nothing. There's no sign of shimmy, so you just need to keep on top of tyre pressures. Sometimes on the bigger 18-inch wheels you need to put the pressures up. On these smaller, higher profile tyres, it works best at sort of 32-ish. and is straight as a die. The steering wheel, I would say, is a couple of degrees off centre if you're being really picky, which I am. But other than that, just drives beautifully. I'll put all the service history details and ownership details into the advert, but please give us a call and come and have a drive. It's a really good fun thing, and just so nice to find an unabused example of this with sort of no corrosion or nasty modifications. It's as she left the factory. Thank you so much. Cheers. Bye.